Good morning from the south, Black Forest, from the south of Germany, from southern Germany. Good morning, and I'm here with my new episode of my new author vlog episode, swinging with you here today with a nice morning, with a nice gloomy morning of Germany. So I hope you're fine. I hope that you're doing well with your writing process, and I hope that you're enjoying this part of my vlogging experience. And so far, it's been a month for me exposing myself, filming myself in front of the camera to talk to you, to reach you wherever you are in the world. So today, I like to share with you why it is important for you to work on your trauma. As I've mentioned in my previous video, I've been doing this shadow work, this healing childhood trauma, healing with my childhood trauma, knowing where it is in my astrology to define what it is really that caused, and what is it that is something, maybe there's something, an event or something, someone that caused the major trauma that caused me to be silenced, feeling less valued and worthless in this world, feeling that at a young age I already have the existential crisis, feeling lost in this world. And if you're someone who could relate, who could resonate with this experience, then this episode is for you. So I hope that you will stay tuned, stay with me through the end, and I hope that you will not be bored, and I hope that, because I know that I am too slow. I talk too slow for the social media. I talk too slow and mellow for the loud noise of the internet. But I hope that this will be, my vlogs, my videos will be a space for you to relax a bit, because I really like to relax. I really like to approach writing this way, in a fluid way where it's a yin. Because nowadays we treat writing just from a yang perspective. We always have rules, we always have ground rules, we always have this knowing, the desire, the urge to know where to start, where to end, where to be in the middle, where to stop. What if we don't know? What if we leave the mystery? Will it be bad? Will it be bad to seek the unknown, to explore the unknown? So going back, yesterday, it was a joyful ride for me with my husband, roaming around the city with the new car that we have, from trash to car. Yeah, literally. Aside from writing, I'm also selling secondhand items online just to sustain myself, to protect my craft, because I will, like I said, I will do everything to protect my craft. And that means I will not let anyone destroy the characters' stories for the sake of a publishing house, for example. If that's understandable, and I actually don't care if you understand my point or not. So, but this is how I see myself. This is how I see my position in the industry. Because I spent most of my life listening to other people's opinions. I spent most of my life listening to please other people's insecurities. I've spent most of my life downplaying myself, silencing myself, for the sake of everyone, for the sake of harmony, just to avoid hurting any people's feelings. And now, even in my chosen craft, in my sacred space, I will allow that energy to come in. I will allow this negative energy that broke me to creep in the corners of my sacred space. Of course not. So to protect that sacred space, I have to do something like selling handmade stuff or doing something to earn a living, to sustain myself until my craft will sustain myself later on. So for now, that's the situation. That's the situation. So, but if I actually don't understand my why, if I don't have my strong why, then I will not find the drive to do all of these things at once simultaneously. It will be hard for me to speak in front of the camera if I don't know my why, or my why is not strong enough to drive my feet on the ground, to push me up from the bed, to have the urge to turn on the camera and talk to you like this. It will be hard for me to even speak to a number of people, even the neighbor, because I am that anxious that I'm really socially awkward person. I'm a socially awkward person, and even if I look confident, deep inside I'm shaky. I'm not really 100%. Like, there's always that anxiety enveloping in my veins. It's a constant embrace from wherever past lives they've been attached. So, I don't know. It's been 3 years. It's been 3 years for me working on the shadow work, doing all this healing trauma. But there's still part of me that I can't let go. There's a part of me that I guess it will leave up to me to respect it because of its presence, constant presence in my life. It's not up to me to remove it, but rather accept it. And by understanding my why, it allows me to respect myself, to respect the weaknesses. And this is one of my weaknesses. I can be socially active, but in the long run, it's not sustainable for me because I'm an introvert by default. No matter how socially equipped, socially inclined I will be, I recognize that this is a compensated energy for that specific event, for example, for that specific project. But I know that in the long run, I cannot sustain this energy. Therefore, I have to go back to my yin. And that's what I'm doing now, right now, talking to you, talking about my why it's important for writers, for you to understand your why. Because when you understand your why, not only will you be able to have a bird's eye view of your life, of your trauma, of the situation that happened to you, it will also allow you to alchemize that situation in a way where you retell that story, confront the story from a character's perspective. That's what I did with Valon. That's what I did with Dr. Clay. That's what I did with Leslie, with Alexander, and all the characters that I've created. Alex, Jen, these are all my darkest thoughts. These are the self that I ignored. So anyway, that will be all for today, and it suddenly rained that I had to stop the filming and I had to rush here. So I hope that my principle is clear to you and I was able to relay you the important message about how you see your writing, how you shift your mindset to your writing process, how you respect your creative writing process, how you respect yourself as a human being, how you respect yourself in general. Because no matter how many rules you will learn, how many approaches you will learn later on, no matter how, let's say I will provide a course and I will have a writing workshop and I will be teaching you, okay, this is what we could do, this will be the activity and that will be the outcome, you will not be able to enjoy the process if you yourself is unstable. If you yourself can't handle your own trauma, if you yourself can't handle your own emotional processes, it will be really hard for you to process your characters' perspectives, to develop their character arcs, to develop the plot that speaks your heart, to develop a series that speaks the society you're living in, to speak the truth that you know and see, that only you know and see and hear and feel, that is truly unique to you. So I hope that this video resonates with you. And again, if there's anything that you'd like to ask, leave them in the comments. And if this message resonates with you, I appreciate if you share it with your friends and family whom you know who are writers and aspiring writers, who are hiding beneath their blankets, beneath the curse of life. You know what I mean? So I hope that everything is okay with you, and see you in the next one. Cheers!